Welcome to our YouTube channel. The NBA regular is officially back today, and I'm here to give you the latest NBA games results today, next NBA live game schedule for tomorrow, and the updated NBA team standings as of today, October 22, 2025.
Here are the NBA regular season games results today, October 22, 2025. The NBA opening day is off to a rousing start, as NBA fans were treated in a double overtime game today, where the reigning and defending champions Oklahoma City Thunder leans on a clutch performance from reigning NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to defeat the visiting Kevin Durant and the rest of the Houston Rockets with the final score of 125-124. In a two-overtime basketball game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the OKC Thunder in scoring with 35 points along with 5 rebounds and 5 assists, followed by Chet Holmgren with 28 points along with 7 rebounds and Ajay Mitchell's 16 points. For the Houston Rockets, NBA All-Star rising star Alperen Şengün played an excellent game for the Rockets by leading all scorers with 39 points, along with 11 rebounds and 7 assists, followed by Kevin Durant with 23 points with 9 rebounds, and Amen Thompson 18 points. It's been a seesaw battle in the overtime period where Alperen Şengün carrying the Houston Rockets offensively and gave the lead to Houston with just seconds left in the game. But a bad foul by Durant on the other end sends Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the line for 2 clutch free throws to settle the final score of the game. The Houston Rockets actually had a chance to win the game at the buzzer, but instead of Alperen Şengün or Kevin Durant taking the last shot, it's Jabari Smith Jr. who took a turnaround jumper that did not even hit the rim as time expires. What a great way to start the NBA season with a classic game. Great job by OKC and Houston. And in the second and final NBA game played today, the visiting Golden State Warriors took down the Los Angeles Lakers on the road with the final score of 119-109. Jimmy Butler led Golden State in scoring with 31 points, along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists, followed by the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry, who added 23 points and 4 assists, and Jonathan Kuminga, 17 points. For the Los Angeles Lakers, Luka Doncic had a rousing start for the season, but in a losing effort, as Luka recorded a very impressive near triple-double performance of 43 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, followed by Austin Reeves with 26 points along with 9 assists, and new Lakers recruit DeAndre Ayton scored 10 points. Meanwhile, LeBron James did not play in this game.
Here is the updated NBA regular season team standings as of today, October 22, 2025.
Here is the updated NBA team standings as of today, October 22, 2025. In the Western Conference, the reigning and defending NBA champions, Oklahoma City Thunder, are currently on top of the NBA standings today, with 1 win and 0 loss record, after a rousing double overtime win over Houston in their first game of the NBA 2025-2026 season. At the second spot are the Golden State Warriors, who likewise emerged victories in the opening night of the NBA, as Golden State now holds a 1 victory against no loss standing. At the third place in the NBA Western Conference standings are the Los Angeles Lakers, who lost their debut game of the new NBA season and now has 0 win and 1 loss record. And at the fourth spot are the new-look Houston Rockets, who played well but still lost to the defending champs OKC in their opening game of the NBA regular season. The Rockets now holds a 0 victory and 1 defeat record. Meanwhile, the remaining 26 NBA teams are yet to play a single game for a 0 win and 0 loss standing record.
Here are the 12 NBA regular season games scheduled to be played tomorrow, October 23, 2025.
Here are the 12 NBA live games scheduled for tomorrow, October 23, 2025. 25. In the first of 12 NBA games scheduled to be played tomorrow, Jalen Brunson and the rest of the New York Knicks will be hosting the visiting Donovan Mitchell and the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers at the historic Mecca of basketball, the Madison Square Garden. The New York Knicks versus Cleveland Cavaliers NBA Live game tomorrow will start at 7 a.m. Philippine time. For the second game, the Miami Heat will be traveling in Florida to face the Orlando Magic at the Kia Center. The Miami versus Orlando NBA Live game tomorrow will also start at 7 in the morning. For game number 3, the Charlotte Hornets will be at home at the Spectrum Center as they host the visiting Brooklyn Nets. The Charlotte versus Brooklyn NBA Live game will start at 7 in the morning. For the fourth game, Trae Young and the rest of the Atlanta Hawks will be hosting the visiting Toronto Raptors at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. The Hawks versus Raptors NBA Live match will start at 7:30 in the morning. For the fifth game, the mighty Boston Celtics will be at home at the TD Center as they welcome the visiting Philadelphia 76ers to open their NBA regular season games. The Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers game will start at 7:30 a.m. For game number 6, Ja Morant and the rest of the Memphis Grizzlies will be at home at the FedEx Forum Arena to play versus Zion Williamson and the rest of the New Orleans Pelicans. The Memphis versus New Orleans NBA Live match will start at 8 a.m. Philippine time. For the 7th of 12 NBA games scheduled for tomorrow, the Chicago Bulls will be at home as they play against the visiting Detroit Pistons at the United Center in downtown Chicago. The Bulls versus Pistons NBA Live game will start at 8 in the morning. For game number 8, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the rest of the Milwaukee Bucks will be at home as well to play versus the visiting Washington Wizards at the Fiserv Forum Arena in Milwaukee. The Bucks versus Wizards NBA game tomorrow will start at 8 a.m. For the 9th game, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and the rest of the Los Angeles Clippers will travel in Utah as the Clippers is set to play against the Utah Jazz at the Delta Center. The LA Clippers versus Utah Jazz NBA Live match will start at 9 in the morning. For game number 10, the Bigs will have a classic showdown, as Anthony Davis and the rest of the Dallas Mavericks will be at home to play against Victor Wembanyama and the rest of the San Antonio Spurs at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. The Mavericks versus Spurs NBA basketball game tomorrow will start at 9:30 in the morning Philippine time. For the 11th NBA game scheduled for tomorrow, the returning Damian Lillard and the rest of his Portland Trailblazers will be at home at the Moda Center as they play versus Anthony Edwards and the rest of the Minnesota Timberwolves. However, it looks like Damian Lillard's comeback game as a Trailblazer will have to wait one more season, as report says he may not play this season due to an Achilles injury. The Portland versus Minnesota NBA Live game will start at 10 a.m. tomorrow Philippine time. And finally, for the 12th and final NBA game scheduled for tomorrow, Devin Booker and the rest of the new-look Phoenix Suns will be at home at the Phoenix Arena in Arizona as they play against the visiting Sacramento Kings. The Phoenix Suns versus Sacramento Kings NBA Live match tomorrow will also start at 10 in the morning.
Thank you for watching today's NBA Daily Updates. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for your daily dose of NBA hoops updates. And before I go, let me leave you with a quote from the basketball greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.